Stop searching for a $6,000 Honda CR-V. Close the tab, put down your phone, and listen to me very carefully. You are about to walk directly into a massive financial trap. The internet has brainwashed you into thinking that the Honda CR-V is the ultimate untouchable symbol of reliability. But let me bring you back to reality. Do you know what $6,000 actually buys you in today's Honda market? It buys you a 2007 to 2011 third-generation CR-V with 160,000 miles on it. And mechanics know exactly what happens to those specific cars. First, you get the VTC actuator death rattle every single time you start the car in the morning. Next, the K24 engine starts drinking oil faster than you can pour it in. And finally, the ultimate CR-V killer, the AC compressor Black Death. The compressor literally implodes, sends metal shrapnel through your entire climate system, and hands you a $2,000 repair bill. You are paying a premium for a badge, but the smart money is completely ignoring Honda. Right now, there are 4 secret, heavily depreciated SUVs sitting on the used market for under $6,000. They have better engines, they have stronger transmissions, they have vastly superior all-wheel drive systems, and they will absolutely bury a Honda CR-V. I checked the data, I pulled the auction records, and I verified the mechanical layouts. These are the 4 $6,000 secret SUVs that kill the Honda CR-V. Let's get into it. Number 1, you want a Honda CR-V because you want something that lasts forever, right? What if I told you that for the exact same $6,000, you could buy a flagship luxury SUV built by Toyota that will easily hit 300,000 miles in complete silence? I am talking about the 2004 to 2006 Lexus RX 330. Most buyers completely ignore older luxury SUVs because they assume the maintenance will bankrupt them. And usually they are right. If this was a BMW, I'd tell you to run for your life. But the Lexus RX 330 is completely different. Underneath the leather, the wood trim, and the superior sound editing, this car is mechanically identical to a Toyota Highlander. It uses the legendary 3MZ FE 3.3-liter V6 engine. This is a naturally aspirated, heavily over-engineered masterclass in engine design. Unlike the Honda CR-V, which screams and struggles to get up to highway speeds, the RX 330 puts down 230 horsepower through a bulletproof 5-speed automatic. Here's the secret. Because it's a 20-year-old luxury car, the market has completely artificially deflated its price. You can find pristine, garden-kept, one-owner RX 330s driven by grandpas for $5,000 to $6,000 all day long. The only maintenance rule? Make sure the timing belt was changed at 90,000 miles. Do that, and this Lexus will outlive you, your kids, and the Honda CR-V. Number 2, I know exactly what you're thinking. A Ford? Are you out of your mind? Yes, a Ford, but not a regular Ford Escape. If you buy a regular 2008 to 2012 Ford Escape, the CD4E automatic transmission will grenade itself and leave you stranded. You must look for the Ford Escape Hybrid from 2008 to 2012. This specific vehicle contains one of the greatest mechanical loopholes in modern automotive history. Back in the 2000s, Ford had no idea how to build a reliable hybrid system. So what did they do? They went to the masters. Ford legally licensed hybrid technology patents directly from Toyota. The transmission inside the Ford Escape Hybrid is not a Ford transmission. It is an ASIN electronic CVT, the exact same bulletproof planetary gear architecture used in the legendary Toyota Prius. How do I know it's a tank? New York City used these exact Ford Escape Hybrids as their primary yellow taxicabs for nearly a decade. They ran them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in the most brutal stop-and-go traffic on the planet. Fleet managers reported these SUVs routinely crossing 300,000 and 400,000 miles on the original engine and transmission. Because it has a Ford badge, regular buyers are terrified of it. You can pick up a 2010 2010 Ford Escape Hybrid for $4,500 to $6,000 right now. You get 30 miles per gallon, incredible reliability, and you skip the Honda tax entirely. But listen to me very carefully. Knowing which $6,000 SUV to buy is only 50% of the battle. The other 50% is surviving the transaction without getting absolutely slaughtered by a predatory car dealer. Right now, the used car market is experiencing the highest rate of dealership fraud in American history. Because car prices are dropping, shady dealers are losing money. To make it back, they are buying totaled, flood-damaged, and severely wrecked cars from out of state, exploiting legal loopholes to wash the title and selling them to you as clean, reliable vehicles. You take your $6,000 savings, you buy the car, and 3 weeks later, the transmission starts violently shuddering, the electrical system goes haywire, and your mechanic tells you that your car is a resurrected salvage unit that needs a $4,000 wiring harness. A standard pre-purchase inspection from a local shop costs $200, and they still miss hidden digital codes that dealers erase right before you arrive. That is exactly why I wrote the Anti-Scam Vehicle Blueprint 2026 to 2036 Definitive Edition. I am a mechanic, and I am sick and tired of watching hardworking people get scammed by criminal dealerships. This master manual gives you the exact, uncompromised field protocols I use to destroy dealership scams on the spot. Inside, you get the forensic VIN audit. This teaches you how to physically cross-reference stamping locations to spot a stolen or rebuild unit in 60 seconds. You get the hybrid and EV kill switch protocol, which teaches you exactly how to read high-voltage battery cell degradation using a cheap scanner, so you never buy a hybrid with a dead battery. And most importantly, you get my F&I office defense scripts. I give you the exact word-for-word psychological scripts to use in the finance office to force the dealer to remove thousands of dollars in fake market adjustments, illegal nitrogen tire fees, and hidden warranties. A blown engine or a dead hybrid battery costs $5,000. This blueprint is $47. It is the absolute cheapest, most ruthlessly effective insurance policy you will ever buy in your entire life. Do not step foot on a dealership lot without this loaded on your phone. Click the link at the very top of the description right now. Get instant access to the blueprint and the 5-page master field checklist. And stop letting dealers rob you. Let's get back to the list. What if you live in the snow belt? What if you actually need to drive in terrible weather? The Honda CR-V uses a reactive slip-and-grip all-wheel drive system. It is front-wheel drive until the front wheels lose traction, and only then does it send a tiny amount of power to the rear. In deep snow, it is a joke. You need the 2005 to 2009 Subaru Outback. But wait, put your keyboard down. I know what you're typing. Subarus blow head gaskets. Yes, the 2.5-liter 4-cylinder EJ engine is famous for blowing head gaskets. That is why you are going to completely ignore it. You are going to search specifically for the Subaru Outback 3.0R. The 3.0R uses Subaru's EZ30 flat-6 engine. This engine is a masterpiece. It uses a timing chain, not a timing belt. It features a completely different closed-deck block design, meaning it does not suffer from the head gasket failures of the 4-cylinder. Furthermore, Subaru didn't put their weak CVT transmission in this car. The 3.0R uses a heavy-duty conventional 5-speed automatic transmission. Pair that unbreakable 6-cylinder engine with Subaru's legendary full-time symmetrical all-wheel drive, and you have an absolute winter weapon. It will drive through a blizzard that would leave a Honda CR-V stranded in a ditch. Because of the age, you can easily find these 3.0R models for $4,500 to $6,000. It is the ultimate snow loophole. And finally, the ultimate sleeper. You want Japanese reliability, you want a ton of cargo space, and you want it dirt cheap. You need to look at the 2007 to 2012 Mitsubishi Outlander. Again, you have to use the mechanic's loophole here. If you buy the 4-cylinder Outlander, you get the infamous Jatco CVT transmission, the exact same transmission that destroys Nissan Rogues. Do not buy it. You want the Mitsubishi Outlander V6. If you check the box for the 3-liter 6B31 V6 engine, Mitsubishi threw the fragile CVT transmission in the garbage. The V6 models were equipped with a traditional hydraulic 6-speed geared automatic transmission. No belts, no pulleys, just gears. This V6 engine is incredibly reliable and it puts out 220 horsepower. Some of these models even came with a 3rd-row seat and an incredible Rockford Fosgate sound system with a massive factory subwoofer in the trunk. Why is it so cheap? Because the Mitsubishi brand essentially died in the United States. The average consumer forgot they even exist, which means the depreciation hit these cars like a freight train. The market punishes the badge, but rewards the smart buyer. You can buy a fully loaded V6 AWD Mitsubishi Outlander that will easily hit 250,000 miles for around $5,000. It is hands down one of the greatest values on the used SUV market today. The Honda tax is real, and it is draining your bank account. You do not need to pay $6,000 for a clapped-out, oil-burning CRV with a broken AC compressor. Look for the Lexus RX 330, the Ford Escape Hybrid, the Outback 3.0R, or the Outlander V6. But remember, finding the right model is only the first step. Protecting yourself from the dealer is the ultimate requirement. Do not go into the dealership blind. Click the link in the description right now and download the Anti-Scam Vehicle Blueprint. Arm yourself with the facts. Use my exact scripts to save thousands in the finance office and buy with absolute confidence. If this video opened your eyes and saved you money, hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and leave a comment down below telling me which of these 4 SUVs you are taking home.